bypass the stash limit in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. For me, it was consistent. Every time I exfilled, I kept all my items. Some didn't disappear, and we're gonna get into all that today. Also, I'm gonna show you guys the updated best way of doing the Tombstone glitch and how to do the Tombstone glitch and go into Dark Aether and keep your Tombstone so you guys can get those schematics and more. So all you need is a buddy with the items you want, or you can fill up your rucksack with the items from your stash. Then you can use those to duplicate. You want to put a Tombstone perk in your rucksack so you won't have to buy Tombstone every game. Unlock schematics for a cheap price. Check out Silent Services. We also offer bot lobbies where you can get interstellar camo and also hard camo unlocked, and nuke skin services. Here are reviews. They absolutely love it. Cheap prices. The links to all this will be down below in the description. And if you guys do not have items to have, or if you guys don't have any essence to put in your Tombstone, join my Discord, which is linked in the description, and we have over 5,000 members that will help you out. But once you have the items, you want to get Tombstone. Like I said, have a Tombstone in your rucksack so you don't have to buy Tombstone every game. But once you're done with that, you are going to be going to the Act 4 portal, which if you don't know how to activate the Act 4 portal, it is in your missions tab in the game's menu, so make sure you have that activated before you load into the game. But most of you guys probably already know this by now and have it activated, and now you want to make sure you're solo and not in a squad. Then use the Act 4 portal and look at the meter on the left. Once it hits red, you want to accept the portal. Then it's going to kill you, and you want to simply close your application at the blue purple screen, or if you're on PC, you want to wait for the black screen to close out of your game. Once you're done with that, you are done with that step. You will see that when you load back into the game, you will have all of your items, and the items did go to your Tombstone as well. So you have successfully duplicated the items into your rucksack and your Tombstone, and now when you load into your next game, you'll have the same items duplicated. Now most of you guys probably already know this, and here's a new part, which is the bypass the stash limit. I did see somebody post this and they said it wasn't consistent. For me, it was consistent. I did it a bit of a different way, and I will explain that right now. You want to have one operator with a medium backpack. You don't want a large because it might not be as consistent as it is going to be with the medium backpack, but if it does work with a large backpack for you and it's consistent, that's great. Definitely let me know in the comments. But once you get your medium backpack, which you can find that around the game really easily, but you want to fill it up with items and then perform that Tombstone duplication glitch. So get your Tombstone, get the items, get the medium backpack, then go to the Act 4 mission, go to the water, and then once it hits red with the left meter, you want to teleport and then close your app at the blue purple screen if you're on console, and if you're on PC, you would close out your game at the black screen. Now once you're in the menu with your medium rucksack, you want to have a separate operator with a small backpack, and now you want to have a signal, this thing right here, you want to have it in your stash. Now if you don't have this and you need to get it, go right ahead, join the Discord. Like I said, we have 5,000 people and somebody probably has this, and they will probably give it to you, if you just ask. So once you have that in your stash, you want to take the 2 slots in your medium backpack that won't show up in your small backpack and replace them with another item in your stash. It can be any item, but in order to stash the item and go past the 10 stash limit, you will need to replace the item with the sigil thing. My bad, I keep saying the wrong thing. Sigil, you want to replace it with that. And now once you have the items replaced, one of them with the sigil, you then want to swap over to your small backpack, and it won't pop up with the screen saying delete the items. It will swap the character, and you will see that the item that you swapped with the sigil will be the item that goes into your stash. How this glitch works is basically by swapping the item slots that don't show up when you swap to your character with the small backpack. If you swap them with anything, it will let you swap to your small backpack. But if you use the sigil to swap it, it will instantly put the item in your stash when you swap operator. And that's how the glitch works. If you're confused at any point, please let me know in the comments. I will try to help you out. And what you need to do now is go back into the game, then do the Tombstone Dupe glitch, and then when you get out, do the same thing to bypass the stash limit. Here's me doing it again, just to show you guys that when I exfilled, it didn't take away items. I still had the same items. It was working perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure you have to, like I said, do this with a medium backpack, because for some reason, large backpacks just mess up the bypass stash limits and it won't work consistent. But basically, once you guys are, done doing it the second time, as you guys can see, I'm doing it the second time, you again want to take these slots that won't show up in the small backpack when you swap operators and replace them with something else. Then if you only have one sigil, you want to replace one of the 2 slots that won't show up in the small backpack with a sigil. Then when you swap to the other operator with the small backpack, it is going to instantly put the item that you swapped the sigil with into your stash and put the sigil into your stash. You want to then do it for the other slot that doesn't show up with your small backpack, and then just do this and keep on doing this, keep on doing the dupe until you guys get however many stash items you want. Like I said, this was working consistent and it didn't make items disappear when I was exfilling. It worked perfectly fine. I had no issues, and if you're having issues, please let me know. It may just be consistent for some people and not consistent for others. It's just a weird glitch. And now let me show you guys how you guys can use a tombstone glitch and go into the dark ether but keep your tombstone. All you need to do is start the game off with the items that you want to bring into the dark ether, then perform the tombstone duplication glitch. So get yourself the tombstone and, like I said, the items, then go to the Act 4 portal. At this point, you want to drown, and then when it hits red, hit yes, but this time you don't want to close app. You want it to kill you, but let you teleport into the dark ether. Now, when you are done with going through the dark ether, and if you end up dying at any point, you guys can just close your application, and your tombstone will still be in your OG map. But keep in mind though, when you do this glitch, the weapons that you had in your hands before teleporting will not be there when you guys fully teleport after dying. So you want to make sure that you bring some cases so you guys can have wonder weapons in the dark ether, because that's really the only weapon you can use with this glitch while you're in the dark ether. Now, if you end up dying while you're trying to complete stuff in the dark ether, just close your app when you're in the down state, and you will see your tombstone is still going to be there after you get back into the regular map. You guys have successfully done the glitch and kept your tombstone well in the dark ether. If you guys complete the dark ether and you want to keep your tombstone and keep your items that you also found in the dark ether, you want to exfil, then close your application. When you guys exfil, you guys hit that blue purple screen, just close your app, and that's exactly what you want to do. Now, once you guys go back into the game, like I said, no matter which way you choose, you will still have the tombstone in the graveyard, and that's how you guys go into the dark ether and keep your tombstone. Check out the video on the screen. Inshallah, alhamdulillah, and may Allah bless you all. And now when you